How was your meeting with the experts?
Who you mean? Dr. Peppers?
Dr. Pepper?
You mean Dr. Sprite?
Okay, what did they say?
Nothing. Nothing good. Complete waste of my time. I wish I had somebody else. Maybe Dr. Pepsi would have been better.
Okay, you don't seem too good.
Hell no.
You want to talk about it?
Yeah, let's talk about it. What's up, everybody, and welcome. My name is Igor, and this beautiful lady right here goes by the name of India. And today we're actually joined by Baby K, but he's sleeping right now, so we're gonna try to run through this super fast. Ready, set, here we go. On this channel, we review shows such as Married at First Sight, and we just got into Ultimatum, which was also created by the same people who created Love is Blind. And let me tell you, that show is a hot mess, but it is just good enough for us to watch.
So we're going to run through these couples really quickly because I don't know what's more busted, me and my allergies or this episode. So we're just going to give you a quick rundown so you don't have to waste an hour and 23 minutes of your time.
Definitely. And you know the show was busted because for the last 2 seasons, every single time we see Pastor Cal, he be talking to the couples like this.
He's about to fall asleep.
Yeah. Tell me more.
Touch yourself.
Touch yourselves.
Okay, so let's start with the first couple.
Go ahead.
Katina and O.
Katina and O. So Katina meets with Pastor Cal and essentially tells him she wants to be dick dizzy. In other words, she wants to be mind controlled, which I think she is, but she's not getting no dick, so I don't know what's happening, unless they're lying about it. But anyway, moving forward, now we have Olajuwon and Dr. Pepper, who he calls Dr. Pepper, Sprite, and Pepsi. Okay, well, he doesn't call her these things. That's what I'm assuming he wants to call her. And basically, she tried to get in on him and tell him, like, how dare you talk to her like this in a nice, professional way. And he basically told her that if Katina don't like what I'm saying or how I'm acting, say no on decision day. So basically, tolerate his bum ass and then leave him on decision day and put his ass on Spirit Airlines. And you got anything else on them?
Just at the volleyball court, I was like, Katina, blink 3 times if you need help, because she's just sitting there like,
yeah,
he barely talks.
He literally looked at her and said, is everything okay? Am I disrespecting you? And she just kind of said nothing.
She's like, she's tired. I don't know what's going on with these two, but let's go to the next couple.
Next couple.
So let's talk about Mark and Lindsay.
Oof. Basically, Mark met with Pastor Cal and started crying and telling him that, you know, the way my mom and my dad fight reminds me of how me and Lindsay fight. And so, yeah, basically, I'm not having it. And then Lindsay met with Dr. Pepper and basically told her that, you know, her life is a complete mess and she's depressed and hates everybody and very sad.
Yeah, so we got 2 people who have trauma who should have sought a therapist before coming on the show. And it's really messed up that they put Mark in this situation because we see this is his second time trying to join the show and trying to find love. And he was in the meeting with one of the experts talking about his backstory. So it's kind of like, this is a setup, and that's really wrong, you know, for them to do to these couples. And you could tell he's checked out. He barely wants to touch this girl. Yeah,
and the fact that y'all put the 2 of them together, knowing this about them, y'all messed up. Y'all not experts. Y'all messed up.
Let's go to the phony couple next. Let's go to Jasmina and Mike.
Oof.
She's over here like smiling with Dr. Pepper. And look how she towers over her, guys. Pretty much all the women tower over Dr. Pepper. Dr. Pepper looked like the child to them.
She looked like an old child.
The old child. Like, we watched the movie The Nun. Not The Nun, damn, what is it called? The Orphan. Yeah, that's what it reminds me of. Anyway, so Jasmina's like, yeah, we're better. And then Mike's telling Pastor Cal, yeah, we made progress. And talking about how he stopped kissing her and doing stuff out of obligation. And he's like, are you crazy? Why are you doing this? But I'm just like, fast forward to the volleyball scene. Jasmina's like, oh yeah, when he touches me, I feel nothing. Like, how can you feel nothing if someone's cuddling you and trying to like give you attention? Like, is there something wrong with her? I don't know.
You a filthy liar, Jasmina. You a filthy liar. You said you like his arms, and I think, did she say she likes touching them? I think she, at one scene they were in the kitchen, she was touching them. And now over here, you're like, oh no, I feel nothing. You a filthy liar. You said in your past relationships that your boyfriends were emotionally unavailable. Your bum ass is emotionally unavailable, and you're giving nothing. You keep talking about how, oh, he needs to put more effort in. Girl, you need to stop, and you need to put the effort in.
And she's like, oh, I'm such a sexual person. I'm such a sexual person. How is that possible? You told us your past relationships were through Zoom and the phone. So what were you doing?
What were you doing? Like, what were you doing?
Was this phone sex? Was this Zoom sex?
Tell
like,
Katina what you were doing.
Like, were you able to mute them? Like, you took them to the breakout room? Like, I don't get it.
Disgusting. Asqueroso.
Next and last couple, we have Steve and Noy. I'm about to go in on her, so you might want to start first.
Listen, We were so excited. We saw them sit down. We were like, yes,
Had the spreadsheet.
finally. And then absolutely nothing happens. Like nothing gets resolved. Nobody has resolved anything out of all these 4 couples. Literally, all these 4 couples is like watching Bao and Johnny from last season. Literally, all 4 of these couples is like that.
Yeah, when they sat down and then they opened up the spreadsheet, it's like, remember back when you were in school, you had Google Docs or Microsoft Word, everybody's on the document, but nobody's doing nothing, and everyone's pretending to work. He's talking about, finances, this. Show her your accounts like they made Merla and Gil do in the last season. Even if you don't tell us how much you make, they should have that conversation, and they should have talked about like a game plan, like, okay, am I gonna go back to work after the savings gets to this amount of money, or X amount of money? And then she gets only excited and changes her face from mean and evil to happy when he was like, so you want to have kids like in a year to 8 years from now? And she's like, oh, in a year. And
8 years?
And then I'm like, yeah, do you know she's 33? And then she's like, yeah, in a year. And she gets all excited. And then that changes her whole tune when he says, okay, how are you going to have a baby with a vagabond? Like, you're going to put the baby like in the 1970s Volkswagen and ride across the country? Like, you're gonna how you gonna buy baby formula with no money?
The Oregon Trail.
Oh, don't talk about that game.
He wants to go on the Oregon Trail.
Your wagon has fallen into the river. You have dysentery, whatever it's called. But seriously, like, she's excited to have a kid, but they're still skirting around the issue. If he has the money, show it to her to make her feel secure. And she needs to stop putting subliminals on Instagram and being immature, like, I don't agree with you. It's my Instagram. Like, grow up. You are 33, girl. And that's all I got to say about them.
That's it. Listen, Noi and Steve, I can recommend you a good book. It's called Difficult Conversations. I don't know who the author is, but the book is like red and purple. Read that. Like, read that straight up. And experts, I'm mad at you guys too. I don't know what you are doing. Like, you should have been stepping in every episode, doing something, counseling and talking to these people. You knew their backstories, you knew they were messed up, and y'all have done nothing about it because you think this is funny. Y'all think this is funny. And Pastor Cal, I'm looking at you, dude. You be falling asleep on them. Like, I see you. And Dr. Pepper's coming in. Dr. Pepper coming in like, yeah, Olajuwon, keep talking. And then what happened, Dr. Pepper? You went over to him and literally said to him, oh, yeah, you know what? I'm not going to discuss our conversation, but I'm glad the 2 of you worked it out. Y'all know that didn't work out nothing. Y'all need to do better. Anyway, I'm done talking about these fools. If you guys want to watch more of our videos, because our videos are hilarious and they will make you enjoy this show for what it's worth, definitely click the video. I think it's over there or maybe over there, and it will tell you, YouTube will tell you what it thinks you should watch next. Anyway, if you enjoyed this content, hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe, because if you subscribe, these experts will get their life together and finally stop falling asleep on these couples.
Damn, took a breath.
Peace.
Bye, guys.